Pedro Jimeno has redeemed himself with many the family Chantel fans, ultimately repairing his previously villainous. Although I was never a fan of Pedro due to his lack of loyalty to Chantel Everett and his self-centered nature. While I enjoyed watching his journey with Chantel, I didn't appreciate how he seldom made an effort to ensure his family accepted his wife as their own. Pedro's behavior caused many issues in his relationship with Chantel, while her family members contributed to a lot of drama. Pedro, his mother, Lydia Morel, and his sister, Nicole Jimeno, were also instigators. Like many other viewers, I began to dislike Pedro in the last 3 seasons of The Family Chantel. I didn't appreciate how he mistreated Chantel, disregarding her past sacrifices and intentions. Pedro ridiculed Chantel's love and prioritized his new job as a real estate agent over resolving their marital issues. He abruptly abandoned their marriage without any warnings, leaving Chantel feeling hurt and confused. In addition to withholding intimacy from Chantel, Pedro also sparked rumors of cheating without addressing them directly. Ultimately, he broke Chantel's heart by asking her for divorce after causing her weeks of emotional distress. Pedro had no option but to end his unhealthy marriage. Only Pedro had the ability to protect himself. I was angry at Pedro when he divorced Chantel. I saw him as the ultimate villain and agreed with Chantel's mother, Karen Everett, when she accused him of being a scammer. Although I didn't leave negative reviews on Pedro's business profile like some others did, I was deeply saddened for Chantel. It pained me to see her dedicate 7 years to that relationship, only for Pedro to pull the rug out from under her. I was convinced I would never forgive Pedro because he never tried to address the scamming and cheating allegations during The Family Chantel Season 5. Recently, I checked Pedro's social media and was surprised to see a change in his personality. It made me understand why he ended his relationship. Initially, I blamed Pedro for giving up on his marriage, but now I realize he had no choice. His unhealthy relationship had taken a toll on him, causing bitterness towards everything and leading him to seek solace in work. Pedro was bitter towards Chantel because their marriage had affected his personality negatively. It had changed him for the worse, so he divorced Chantel to protect himself from becoming the worst version of himself. Pedro should document his progress in a spin-off. The split benefited both Pedro and Chantel. I think it is time for Pedro to return to reality TV on TLC. Despite being busy with his job as a real estate agent, it would be more beneficial for him to appear in a spin-off and address any remaining accusations. In his last appearance in The Family Chantel Season 5, Pedro documented his divorce from Chantel. Still, he didn't have the opportunity to showcase his progress or explain the reasons for the breakup. He also didn't have the chance to clear his name, and the editing portrayed him as a villain. He should have the opportunity to express his thoughts on a potential The Family Chantel spin-off, focusing on his journey rather than his ex-wife or former in-laws. Pedro deserves a chance to prove his critics wrong and showcase why he made the right decision for himself and Chantel by ending their marriage. The fact that Pedro and Chantel are now thriving in their individual lives and reaching new milestones indicates that parting ways was beneficial for both of them. Pedro is getting support from 90 Day Fiancé cast members. It's time for Pedro to capitalize on his popularity. I also believe many cast members have forgiven Pedro, which is proven by the comments on his recent posts. Back in 2022, most of the 90 Day Fiancé stars chose to be on Chantel's side, much like the viewers. David Toborowski even mocked Pedro on social media, using Canadian rapper Drake's song to tease him. Nowadays, David seems to be on Pedro's side. He often comments on his posts and supports him. Many other cast members also like and comment on Pedro's posts. They don't drag him down. Unlike some of the critics on social media, I feel it's the right moment for Pedro to utilize this opportunity and cash in on his popularity before it diminishes. He is still recognized by viewers and co-stars, who remember his backstory and would appreciate watching him feature in his spin-off. In his next chapter, Pedro can showcase his progress toward his current romantic aspirations. He deserves a partner who aligns with his lifestyle and future ambitions, someone who respects him and his family more than Chantel did. Pedro Jimeno's new holistic lifestyle is truly inspirational. Pedro's life will be complete once he finds his soulmate. However, over the past year, I have seen Pedro overcome his divorce and completely changed his attitude. He has transformed into the happy and positive guy he was 10 years ago. Most of Pedro's recent posts focus on positivity, inspiration, and faith. He maintains a wholesome presence on social media and enjoys sharing stories about helping his clients find their dream homes. Pedro loves God and has a newfound respect for his family. He enjoys spending time with his friends and appears to have a very healthy relationship with them. I believe Pedro is now truly ready to appear on reality TV again. He deserves to clear his name and show fans why he isn't a villain. Despite many viewers on social media still believing Pedro scammed Chantel and married her for a visa, I think it's time for him to prove his innocence and show the family Chantel viewers that he didn't take advantage of Chantel's love and trust.